Hey guys, it's tax time again, and I'm here to review the H&R Block online software for the tax year 2021 for us to use in early 2022. So when you log into the H&R Block website and you get started, you can upload your tax return from last year, regardless of where you filed it. You can upload your 1040, and it'll get you started for filling out your tax return for this year. One of the major downsides of the H&R Block free version, though, is that they do not save your information from year to year, which is really crazy. So when you get everything started on H&R Block, it's going to walk you through all the basic questions about your family, your filing status. After you get your basic demographics in, you're going to move on to the income section. For adding W-2s on H&R Block, you have essentially two options. You can do it directly with your employer if they are a partner of H&R Block, but most of us are not going to have one of those employers, or you can enter things manually. Interestingly, on their website, they advertise that you can snap a picture and upload your W-2 that way, but I was not able to find a way to do that through the website. So when you are entering your W-2 manually, one thing I do like about H&R Block as compared to TurboTax is that they have the full W-2 on one page. You don't have to do a lot of clicking around to enter your information, so it's pretty simple. One thing I don't love about the H&R Block software is the navigation. So for example, if you're trying to find a different kind of income, there's the list of the ones I've already entered, but it doesn't make it real easy to find other types of income. You have to go deeper into these menus, and you can click to see more different types here. When you're looking at adding something like a simple 1099 INT, which is interest from a bank account, you do not have any options other than typing it manually, and it will just show the full form here. Some of the other softwares like TurboTax will have options for linking up to your bank or investment account, and H&R Block does not have those options. Now, when you go through the deductions section on H&R Block, one thing that I do not like about this is it does force you to walk through all the different sections of the deductions. And the majority of us, about 85 to 90% of Americans, are not going to use itemized deductions. The tax changes in 2017 really reduced the number of people that itemize their deductions. So a lot of this is kind of a waste of time for most people. Entering things like your mortgage interest and your medical expenses, those are not going to matter if you're not itemizing your deductions. So I feel like H&R Block just sort of wastes your time on some of that deduction section. Another thing that I was disappointed that H&R Block did not do is they did not have a separate section asking about cash donations, particularly for the year 2021. There's a special tax provision for 2021 that allows you to deduct cash donations to charities up to $300 per person or $600 per couple filing jointly. And that is if you are claiming the standard deduction, you can still claim those cash charitable donations. So this is a really important change, and they didn't ask about this separately. I went ahead and entered it as a charitable donation in here so that I would get the correct numbers, but I feel like most people wouldn't know that and most people would miss that. So let's take a look at the pricing for HRBlock.com. They do have one of the best free offerings out there. Their free filing is free for federal and free for state, but you are limited on which forms you can do on that program. But they do include more than some of the others. They include the earned income tax credit, the child tax credit, tuition information. Strangely though, they do not include HSAs. And on their free version, you do not get access to any kind of support whatsoever. If you want to get support, you have to upgrade to their deluxe option, which gives you support for $30. But the big catch is now your state costs $37. So it's actually $67 to upgrade to their deluxe option to get support and support for things like HSAs. And depending on which type of forms you're going to need, you might have to upgrade all the way to their self-employed one, which is well over $100. So the HRBlock.com tax filing is very expensive. So you can tell I don't have a great opinion of the H&R Block online. I think they are pretty, but they are clunky and difficult to use. And I think there are a lot better options out there, and they're very expensive for what it is. So next up, check out my video where I talk about what I think is the best tax software to use in 2022.